You don't know what's in store, know what you're here for. With that, let's get into the video. I'm Antonio, here at IOR 190G, Patent Engineering at UC Berkeley, and I'm going to let you know how, from Microsoft's perspective, the Barnes Noble Nook Tablet infringes upon the patent that Microsoft owns, which is titled Method and Apparatus for Capturing and Rendering Annotations for Non-Modifiable Electronic Content. Now, last week I told you about the first claim in this patent and the elements under that first claim. In order to be able to sue a product, you have to prove that at least one of the claims, which is the kind of language in the document that you can use to sue someone, that at least one of them describes the invention that you're trying to say is infringing. So, and what it means by describing, that means all the elements under that claim have to describe the product or the invention, in this case the Nook Tablet. So, the first element is receiving user input for a selection of an object of said user selectable objects on the displayed page. The second, receiving user input for providing an annotation associated with said selected object, said annotation being modifiable. Now I'm going to put up an image. This image shows a finger that highlighted some text on that Nook tablet. And there are options at the top. You know, there's highlight, notes, and there's three other options. Now, the important part here is annotations inside the Nook tablet is note, and this is an application that Barnes Noble wrote. Okay. Last week I was talking about Adobe Acrobat, but that's not it. The problem is that Nook actually does have an application written by Barnes Noble, which uses this technology apparently. That annotation, which is the note, it's modifiable. And the third element, determining a position of the selected object in the non-modifiable portion of the file, regardless of said markup tags bounding selected object. Storing the position and the annotation separately from the non-modifiable portion of the file. When I said storing, that was the beginning of the fifth element. The fourth, actually. And I got another image for you. We are able to write an annotation and it can be retrieved, stored in a non-modifiable portion of the file. In that picture, you will see that someone lost their files in their Nook, and it was stored in Barnes Noble's cloud. And when the files were returned, the annotations came back. So they were likely stored with that ebook in the modifiable portion, because obviously books are non-modifiable. The final claim, providing a portion of said display configured for navigating to the previously selected object based on said position when said annotation is subsequently selected. So you were able to select an annotation and it can take you to the location in the document where the annotation was made. I can't confirm that right now, but this upcoming week I will show, if it's available, that this is one of the reasons that the Nook tablet is not infringing on the patent. I'll see you later this week. Looking forward to it. Goodbye.